We continue to follow breaking developments in the Bianca Ellis trial. Testimony wrapped up for the day just about an hour ago. The state has rested, and now the defense is trying to prove Ellis was insane when she stabbed little Julian Wood to death in a brutal, random attack. Reporter Colton Molesky is following the trial. He's live in the newsroom. Colton.
Brian, today the prosecution called 2 witnesses before resting its case, turning things over to the defense. The defense wasted no time in shifting the focus to Bianca Ellis's mental health history, a history filled with trips in and out of hospitals dating back to 2014. Dr. Megan Testa works as a court-appointed medical evaluator and says she agrees with past diagnoses of schizophrenia. The doctor also testified that in February of 2024, Ellis was hospitalized. Police ordered Ellis to be evaluated in the emergency room because of alarming claims she made just months before she attacked Julian Wood.
She got to the emergency room. Police told the professionals there that she had called and asked to be arrested for murder and conspiracy. There was no evidence for arrest for that. As we were talking about earlier, it feels real to the person with schizophrenia. What they are thinking feels real. What they're experiencing feels real.
Now, the doctor testified she was not evaluating if Ellis was sane at the time of the crime. She was evaluating if she could understand the charges against her, which at first she could not. However, she went on to say just because a person has schizophrenia does not mean they have zero control over their actions. Tomorrow, the defense will call more witnesses to the stand. In the newsroom, Colton Molesky, 19 News.
And 19 News has continuing coverage. Stay updated about what is happening in the courtroom on our